How do we justify our complete disregard for other animals' suffering? We do ourselves a huge disservice by only addressing racism and sexism without confronting our speciesism. The way that we exploit other animals is systemic, enabled by set principles, rhetoric, and institutions. That's why, throughout history, groups of humans who have been excluded from society have often been first animalized or dehumanized as a way to subjugate or discriminate against them. Ancient Romans thought that all foreigners were barbarians who made their abodes in the fields like wild animals. In ancient China, Confucius held that all non-Chinese were closer to animals in their greedy and warlike character. Jews during the Holocaust were transported to concentration camps in cattle cars. Well into the 20th century, humans from quote-unquote exotic cultures were still held captive and displayed in human zoos. Being regarded as an animal was and still is the precursor to being treated like one. But to really understand why it's problematic to treat humans like animals, we have to re-examine why we treat animals like animals in the first place. Even the most inexcusable things that we have done and continue to do to other animals often require no justification. They're just animals, they're different from us. But as history clearly shows, this line of reasoning is not new or in any way limited to when we're talking about non-human animals alone. When we ask ourselves, are we really so different? The answer is often unsettling, and it challenges these boundaries that we've established. Since Darwin's time, we've known that not only all humans, but all animals share a common ancestry, and we evolved under the exact same mechanisms. We are so preoccupied with studying, ranking, and categorizing other animals that we forget the most important part, which is who they are. It's time humans stop thinking of other animals as voiceless, passive beings. It's time to stop thinking of other animals as bacon, or fur trim, a circus act, or lab tools. And it's time for us to recognize that the struggle for animal rights is inseparable from the struggle for human rights.
That I know that justice is indivisible. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.